know people are gonna hate me for this. Oh, it looks so mysterious, dark and dusty, stormy, dark and stormy. 69 degrees in Dana Point. I'm actually cold, but I'm almost home, so I'm not gonna put the top up, or unless I get to this red light, and then I can put it up. My top is automatic. Here we go. But if you're going too fast, it won't let you. It'll say, slow down, slow down. Also, I don't know if that's quite legal to put your top up like that as you're driving, because, or, you know, even at a red light, because it obscures people's driving behind you. So, okay, pass me, dude. So I have my yellow nails, but I'm not feeling them. I mean, I like the color, but I shaped them into coffin. They started out as stiletto, and I thought, so I have the stiletto and the après gel and the coffin. And the coffin are so curved, and I take so much time making the coffin into stiletto that I decided I would just get the ones that are stiletto. Stiletto coffin, that's all I'm saying. And so what do? I put on the stilettos and I make them into coffin. And then I got pen ink on that one. And this one, I did them right before I left. So this one's a little screwed up, because when you put gel over real nail polish, you really have to wait till it is completely dry, like hours long dry. And then you put on the top coat of the gel, which mine, of course, is leaking. I got it from, I don't even know the name of the company. So this is what happens. Can you see that? Right there you go. It kind of shrinks. And I know this is no big deal. I could redo that nail, but I kind of wish these were pointy, and I think I want pink. I'm not feeling the yellow. So, all right, I'm gonna go in. I got tacos from Jack in the Box, and yeah, so, I want to say a couple other things, actually. So, I got another part-time job, and you all congratulated me on my Instagram, and thank you very much. But I just want you to know, like, these two jobs that I have, they're retail jobs. I mean, I'm not that thrilled other than to get the money, you know. I feel like I'm wasting my talents. I feel like I'm not excited. I'm not excited to go to work every day at either job, really. It's a job, you know, and it's not really, neither one is really what I want to be doing. So I'm going to continue to look. But I didn't want you all thinking I was so happy and excited, because neither one pays very much. And it's just, you know, it's like I took whatever's offered to me. That, honestly, that's the way it is. The second job that I got, I'm going to try and work into this other part-time job and work both, which means I won't have a single day off anymore. And I'll see how long I can do that. And they weren't looking for anybody, but I happened to, I can't really say too much, but I happened to talk to the manager, not knowing she was the manager, saying, I really love your store. And she was like, come in on Friday for an interview. So I went, and I knew I was going to get the job, because both jobs are really perfect for me as far as like retail and sales and what I like to do. But I don't know, you guys. I'm just like, I don't know. And then I keep reminding myself this. Nothing is forever. So I'm happy that I have money coming in. It's not a lot. I'm certainly not on easy street. I still can't breathe a sigh of relief. I don't know that I ever will be able to, because I'm the sole supporter. I don't get any help. So, you know, even if I got this great, let's say I got a great job in HR, making, I don't know, $60,000, $70,000 a year, working 9 to 5, which doesn't even exist, you know, with full benefits paid, which doesn't even exist. Let's say I got my dream job. There's always a chance you can lose it. And when you are by yourself, which I know a lot of you are, some of you don't have second incomes either, you know, it's just, you're very lucky if you've had stability in a job. Every company I've worked for has gone out of business. So I don't know. So maybe it is best that I diversify the way that I have. 2 part-time jobs, plus YouTube, plus Scentsy, plus the jewelry I make once in a while. And, oh, I'll probably make a dedicated video announcing this, but I think, you know, I'm thinking of doing either Patreon or have a, like, some kind of subscription service where you can sign up, or you can get a personalized video, something like that. I'm still thinking about how to do that. And then I'm thinking of doing Cameo. I haven't applied yet, so I don't know if I could actually do it. But I looked on there, and there are people. So there's people like this. There's famous people like Charlie Sheen charges $500 for like less than a minute of a cameo, personalized cameo. Bethany Frankel charges $275. Sonia from Real Housewives charges less. They all, if you go on, they're not wearing makeup. It's like she's on the, one of them, Sonia, was on a plane. Tons of them with Bethany, she is not wearing a stitch of makeup, and she's just doing a shout out to somebody. They don't like get dressed up. Then there are dogs and pets that have their own cameos. And so before I get shit for it, like, then you're going to have to give shit to everyone else, because I'm going to make Pom Pom an account. Me and Pom Pom, we will send you, and it'll be very inexpensive, a free video, not a free video, a cameo video dedicated just to you from me and Pom Pom, or just me, or whatever. I'm going to do it, like, for $2. It'll cost $2. I'm going to try it. Everyone else is doing it. Why shouldn't I do it? I mean, I know people are going to hate me for this, but I'm not the only one doing it. Like, I'm the last one to do it. Trisha Paytas charges $50. So does Perez Hilton. He started out charging really cheap. If you go on to Cameo and look into it and see all, you can watch people's, and then you can do see a reaction video too. But go on and you can watch the personalized videos and see how much each person charges, and go and put it in order of price, low to high. And there are people that charge $1. YouTubers that charge $1 for a cameo, and dogs that charge money to say happy birthday. It's crazy. And I'm going to join. I'm going to go on that bandwagon, and I am going to ride that money wave. Like, you'll still get all the real videos from me, but I have not tapped into everything that the internet has to offer as far as money. And why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Everybody else is doing it. It's the wave of the future. It's not like, oh my God, like people, everybody has PayPal on underneath their channels. If you want to contribute, if you want to tip, like, it is what it is, people. If you don't like it, you do not belong watching the internet, being on the internet, whatever. If it bothers you, just don't give. It's the same thing. I say this over and over as homeless people. Like, if it bothers you that somebody is out there begging, just don't give. It's as simple as that. Why do people get upset? Like, I don't care if somebody that lives in a mansion is outside asking for money. It doesn't make a difference to me how somebody makes their money. Okay? Prostitution, I don't care. Selling, I don't know, dirty underwear, people do that too, you know. Like, let's get our head out of the 1950s. People do all kinds of weird shit. There's a girl on YouTube that sells her bath water. And a lot of you are going to be like, oh, that's so disgusting. Why judge? Why judge? I think, good for her. I could never sell my bath water. Nobody would want to buy it, you know, but people buy her bath water, and it's probably not even her bath water. And if it is her bath water, all right, it's her bath water. Like, I don't care. I don't care, because it doesn't affect me. I mean, it is, in a way, it's a sad world that we live in. It's sad that the internet has been very, very good, and it's been bad. It's both. The generation that has grown up with cell phones and the internet and everything, it's a different generation, but it's a different world. And when there are flying cars, which there will be, that's going to bring a whole other set of problems. You know, people are going to say, do you remember when we used to just only be able to drive on the ground? The way people who are dead now say, remember when there was just horse and buggy? Things change. You got to roll with the times. Put away the judgments. It's not affecting you. And try to embrace what's happening. Find the little bit of good that you can find in everything that changes. So if you don't like people begging, then don't give. I don't have a problem with anybody begging anywhere. Online, Patreon, PayPal, GoFundMe, on the street, coming up to my window. You walk in the mall, they bother you as you're walking the mall, people at those kiosks. Here, can I ask you a question? That's their line. Can I ask you a question? Here's a sample. Like, you can't even walk in the mall without being bothered. That's just the way that it is. Some days I'm like, I ignore. Other days I'm like, stop. The minute they start to say, can I ask you a question? You have beautiful skin. Oh, I like your tattoos. Like, I can see through it. Just stop. So, you know, I don't go over to that cart. I don't give to every homeless person. Sometimes I'm in a generous mood. Sometimes I give to someone's YouTube channel. Sometimes I give to someone's GoFundMe. I would never, ever pay Charlie Sheen $550 for a cameo. But there's lots that do. You know? So, I'm going to join that group. And it's going to bug a lot of people. But I don't care. Just because I talk about something, guys, I need content, you know, for my videos. So just because I talk about something doesn't mean I care so much about it. I have excitement and passion just in general. I'm at like a level, I operate on a level 8.5, 9 anyways, right? I'm very excitable. I am very, like, I'm a yeller because you know, that's my energy level. That's how I respond to arguments and everything. I'm a yeller. I'm just telling you, I'm a yeller. So please don't think that I'm so upset about haters, trolls, this and that. I'm really not, just because I talk about it all the time. I guess because I find it really fascinating, and because here's my okay, here is my whole philosophy, or here's my thought process. Yes, the best thing you can do with a troll or hater, whatever, or stalker, is to ignore them. But to me, that feels like I'm letting them get away with it. I'm allowing them to say it. And I have too much respect and love for myself to allow it. So if you say something to me that's nasty, me responding back to you is giving you a piece of my mind. Just ignoring it, for me, feels like I allowed it. Even though I still find it insignificant. It's not significant for me, but I do enjoy letting people on YouTube know what it's like to be a YouTuber. That's my whole thing. You guys a lot of you have no idea what it's like on the other side, right? Because you don't make YouTube videos. You don't know the number of emails I get from nice people too, but pages long. I've gotten emails from people asking me, this was a long time ago, saying, I want to move to California too. So can you look into how I would do that? Like, I would need to have a place to stay before I found like a whole page of things. I was like, what the hell, lady? I just moved here. I'm not helping you move. I don't know who the hell you are. And it's funny because Nikocado Avocado was saying it on his channel that somebody on Instagram DM'd him, and he made the mistake of saying, hi, how are you? And then every single day she, hey, how are you? Would write to him, hey, how are you? So I haven't heard from you. Why are you ignoring me? And it went on and on and on to the point that she then like blocked herself from him or deleted him. So upset because she expected more from him. And, you know, it is a weird thing, YouTube. Like, some people feel like because they watch me, they can't, when they meet me, they're like nervous, or they're like, oh my God. And I'm just me. Like, I'm not famous. And Nick and Trisha, all those big famous YouTubers, they feel the same way. I hate to tell you. Even famous people are like, if they ever found out, like, I've heard them say this, if they ever found out who I really am, like, or like, you know, because people, like, actors are people, and they don't, not, even though they might act confident or seem confident, they're human. We're all human, you know? So even, I don't know. I don't want to think about what I was just going to say, but I was going to say, everybody, you know, puts on their pants one leg at a time. Everybody sits on the toilet and wipes their ass. Everyone. Like, even, you know, famous people that you can't imagine doing that, but they do. I got off on a big tangent. Wow. And my car's still running. Okay, maybe we'll pick up later, or maybe I'll just end it here. I'm not sure.